Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello! Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And last time we were here, we've entered a new system. We are now in the, where are we? Hold on. Right, we're in the Tau Petakim system. And we're getting closer to the end. So, Tau Petakim is a 14 to 16 area. Then we move on to, Condio, which is 15 to 17. And after that, Infios, the highest level area, 16 to 18. If we can get to Infios and map that sector, we've got everything. We can go anywhere. It's all that matters. So, we can do that. We're good to go. But first, we actually got to do this. Now, we also built ourselves a proper space station last time. We called it Starbase Alpha. And it's looking pretty good. It's not perfect yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. It's improving. It's going to be an ongoing project where every time we meet like a space station, every time we destroy a space station, we'll be able to expand it. So we'll literally move the station from here to wherever the station was, and we're just going to eat it like an amoeba. And then we're going to get bigger. And better. And it's going to be fantastic. So, to that end, we're going to start exploring now. And usually, what I would do is that I would go through and do a lap around the asteroid belt. However, it was suggested that maybe we try something different this time. They said perhaps it'd be better if we were to break up the system into wedges, like a pie, using the relays to slice it, and then we just take out the entire wedge at one time. And that's an idea. We could try that. So, I mean, if the star is the center of the pie, these are the guides, then, sure, we can try that. So what we're going to do this time is I'm going to say that there's a line here. We're going to go to like right here. And then out. And then we're going to go out to here and come back. Now, can we actually manage that? It looks like we can. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to map. We're going to map our boundaries like that. And once we've done that, we'll come in and start actually exploring signals. But what's our goal? Now that we have a station there, we can contact them all the time. Our goal today is 15 signals, and we already have 2. What is going on over here? I don't know. Looks like they're duking it out. They are duking it out. What do we got? There's a Tier 14 Tourist Subortus, a Tier 14 Peacekeeper. They're launching missiles. They've got beams. Either way, one of them is going to go away. And it looks like it's going to be the Tourist Subortus, honestly. Oh, and a Tier 14 Magistrate just joined the fight. We are so not staying here to watch this. All I know is that by the time that they get done, 2 pirates are not going to be our problem anymore. However, it looks like this one is going to be our problem. Okay. I believe that is an attack vector. Get ready to attack. Throwing torpedoes. And it is going after the Fanged Freighter. Because of course it is. Fanged Freighter, I need you to get out of there. Everybody else, blow those wings off. Actually, how many controls does this thing have? A lot. Yeah, go after those wings. The Fanged Freighter is getting just absolutely blown to hell. We have help, though. This is a Tier 16 ship. It's the first one we've seen. A Sol Calidus. Let's take a look. It's a ramming vessel with a very complex beam array on the inside. They are eating that ship alive. And quite frankly, it deserves it. Alright, the Magistrate has been disabled. Alright, now we gotta do repairs. Because we have damage. So, the Excelsior... You got hit with something, I don't know what. The warp nacelle is still intact though, so that's good. And we lost some of our defensive phasers. It's okay though, we can fix it. You, however... You lost 2 chain cannons. Still fixable though. What about the rest of you? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Okay. So, let's try this again. And then midpoint's going to be right about there. Let's try to slice this pie one more time. Oh, wait, whoa. Are we... Who is still missing people? Are you quite finished now? Alright, finally, we're at this point. Now we can actually do the pie slice. And then back to there. So we need to have 15 signals today. I'm looking and I'm seeing 2 over there. That's outside of our area. Look at the traffic though. A Tier 15 Project Mjolnir. Yeah, there's a signal right there. Probably not going to bother us. However, we get close enough to ID it. And I don't know what this is, but we are absolutely going to be engaging this. Okay, Fanged Freighter. I want you to go up to the side there. The rest of you, I want there. So, we got pirate territory here, and an asteroid, and a signal. And here it comes. A Tier 14 Xerxes launching EMP missiles. Prepare to engage. Okay, and our target is going to be those reactors. Keep in mind, he's got help, too. A Tier 14 Ictinia. 2 of them. Defiant. I'm going to have you come around and attack this. Should be very simple. I want you to get around and I want you to target the engines. Okay? And it is absolutely going after the Fanged Freighter, because of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Fortunately, shields are holding, and it is returning fire with the chain cannons. Oh, it has nukes! This is going to hurt. That actually did not hurt. Okay, they are seemingly all going after the freighter, which I guess makes sense. After you deal with this thing, which you are close to dealing with it. Okay, nuke spam again. The Enterprise has been hit by 1. Fanged Freighter, do not just sit there. Keep moving. The Defiant, however, is absolutely tearing up the engines. Good! It cannot follow now. Next target. You're going to go after this one. Take out the engines on that one next. Freighter, keep moving. The Defiant is doing exactly what I want it to do. It is our hunting dog. It's going to go through and hobble them. Alright, 1 ship destroyed. Change targets. Not that it can go anywhere. The Defiant has crippled it. Its primary weapon systems have been destroyed. And the Yamato is just cutting it in half. Reactors have gone. That ship is disabled. Nah, that ship is destroyed, let's be honest. Okay then. Let's take a look at damage. The Excelsior lost another warp nacelle. Not to mention it took pretty heavy damage to the front. That would have been all those nukes. You ate them. Same thing happened to the Enterprise, I think. Nope, I guess not. I guess it was just the Excelsior that ate all those nukes. The Yamato is fine with minor armor damage. The Defiant is absolutely fine. And the Fanged Freighter, despite all that was thrown at you, you actually got off with very minor damage. Very good. Alright, well, real quick, we're going to grab what we can here, make sure that everything is filled up. We'll back the ship up a little bit. Another signal, but that's staying in its territory. We don't have to worry about that. They're taking everything of value. And honestly, our stores are looking really good. Alright, I think we're good to continue here. Our goal is to reach this point. Do we have anybody who's still outside? No, we do not. All we do is cancel some orders. Alright, let's see who wants to stop us this time. It's gonna be you. You want to stop us this time. And you're coming straight for us. That is absolutely an attack vector. Okay, time to return the favor. Fanged Freighter, though. I don't want you in there at first. I want you to come over here. Then you can come and engage. What is it? A Tier 14 Magistrate. Well, I mean, we've faced this before. Go for the wings. And you are doing an absolutely trash job. Can you just turn around? And I do mean seriously, turn around like right now. What happened? You've already lost crew. Oh! You tried to fire the nukes while there was a piece of rock in the way. And you blew up part of the engine. Alright, we need to grab this thing. So, everyone, I need tractor beams on pull. Grab this ship and reel it in. Get it off of the freighter. And that means now, god damn it! Does this thing have a tractor beam on it too? No, it is just a rammer. Can we destroy those engines? Okay? Destroy the engines. Destroy the engines, and the thing can't follow anymore. The freighter is getting absolutely annihilated. Alright, it's finally destroyed. Holy hell. We can repair the damage, but we're losing crew like crazy. We cannot keep this up. Minor repairs. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, fine. This is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so the way we're going to do this is the Fanged Freighter is not allowed to participate in fights at all. It might be packing nukes, it might have chain cannons, but the fact is, they're going to annihilate it as soon as they see it. Well, at least that's one more pirate taken care of. Back on course. That puts us up to 7 out of 15, so we're basically half done. And if we get done with time to spare, we can move into another wedge. I don't really want to leave anything half done, but if we have to, then we will. The fortunate thing is that we might actually be able to turn some of this stuff in. So any bounties that we pick up along the way, we do have a space station. There's the relay. We're going to pass that by. And then, about halfway between them be here, so we'll come up to that point, and then to that point. What will we find? I don't know. But at least we'll have the farthest flung edges done. Alright, waypoint reached. We've made the turn. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check, because there are some things that we don't have yet on here. Mostly like torpedoes. Do you have any additional torpedoes we can buy? You actually do. And how about people? We can get people. Unable to hire crew because there's no path available to a bed. Really? Hold on. Let's look at this. Slow that down. What beds don't have doors? Oh, these don't. And those don't. Well, that seems like an oversight on my part. An oversight that's now fixed. So let's try that again. Alright, well, we're still one crew short. And we don't have enough fame to actually do anything else. That's okay, though. Is there anything we can turn in? No, no, no. Yes. 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 And there is a base out there somewhere. But we'll turn those in. It's like we're not getting any fame from it, though. Now, how are we doing out here on the fringes of the solar system? Not great. Not seeing anything out this far. But that's okay. Because the fact that we're just out here and we're mapping this is good enough. If there's nothing out here, then we can move our search inward. Alright, next waypoint has been reached. We're diverting. Let me get the next one set up. So, following the line straight in, we'll be turning in towards the star and heading that way. This kind of search pattern does have its benefits. I will grant it that. And there is that base right there. That's a trade station, though. We saw that when we first got in. We could always stop by there. Now, one of the things that I did see by this station is that it was pointing at a pirate base. I do not know where that pirate base is going to be, though. It could be in this area. It could also be over here. So this will probably be the next direction that we go. Speaking of direction, changing direction in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're on our way back to the inner solar system. Well, nothing out here is a bit of a waste of time, but it's not a bad thing. We did our due diligence. Pass the relay. I will admit that I'm a little bit nervous about the starbase. We have left the freighter by space stations before, and it did not go well. And that looks like a wandering pirate. There's a uranium asteroid. We can mark that. Just in case. And what is this? That is a Tier 15 Auriga on attack vector. They've already launched missiles. Alright, Fanged Freighter. Change course. I want you to head directly that way. Everybody else, intercept. Oh, and tractor beams. You do not need to pull. Just try to grab it. In terms of targets, it's got a lot of engines on it. Target those engines. And, of course, we're playing bumper cars. Because, of course, we are. Slow things down a little bit. Looks like we destroyed one engine pod. And the combined tractor beams are holding it up. It wants the freighter, but it can't get to the freighter. And that ship is disabled. They destroyed the cockpit on it. Alright, let's take a look at damage. The Yamato got hit. Destroyed the entire port side array. We can't fix all of this. Not without the freighter here. That's alright though, the freighter's on its way. We'll get that repaired. Other damage? Not really. Alright, freighter. Take it apart. And Yamato, make repairs. How about we send the rest of you on, and the freighter will catch up. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to do. Does everybody have their torpedoes turned on? No! No, they do not. We're still running off of, stockpiles. So, let's make sure that we are manufacturing. Good, good, good. And for you... Oh, did we never turn them off? I guess we never turned them off. Alright, it does feel a little bit dangerous to leave you out here alone like this, but I feel like you'll be alright. I hope you're going to be alright. Oh! That looks like it might be our pirate. or rather our pirate base. We're going to go right by it, actually. Looks like there's another ship heading straight for it, too. Yep. We're going to go and help. We are going to go and help. Looks like someone else also got caught here. That is a tier 16 base. Thank goodness we've got help. It's got tier 14 escorts. Okay, I want us to move into position. Stop chasing. We're going to move into position and we're going to provide fire support. Yamato, I want you up here, actually. So that you stop shooting the Defiant. Defiant, move over. Excelsior, move up. Enterprise, move up. Oh, and tractor beams need to be paused. Defiant, move up here. Okay, here comes that magistrate. It's incoming. Here's what we're gonna do. Tractor beams are gonna be set to push. They will be active. They will be targeting that. Okay, new target. Get in there and destroy it. We've done this before. Target the wings. Excelsior, you have a ship coming in behind you. It's a tier 14 Liberator. Defiant. Take out its engines. There's a lot of incoming flak. The Excelsior is honestly getting torn apart. We cannot afford to replace this ship. There's nothing I can do for the Excelsior now. It's got to get out of there. Just fly. Just engage all the engines and go. Enterprise. Target there. Yamato. Target there. It's going straight for the warp core. It's going to hit the warp core. The Yamato's forward. Shields are gone. Can we kill this ship? No! No, apparently we cannot! Come on! What in the hell is wrong with you? Enterprise! Would you please come over here and just shoot this ship? The Yamato has been destroyed. Completely. The Excelsior is also essentially destroyed. Son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you people? I do mean, what the absolute hell is wrong with you people? Why the hell can you not handle this? Forget the tractor beams. Turn the tractor beams off. Obviously, they're not doing any good. There goes the Excelsior. All hands lost. You had a golden opportunity here with help. Enterprise, what are you doing? There is no coming back from this. There is no way that we can replace 2 entire ships. There is no way that we can replace the actual ships. There's no way we can replace the crew. Would you please get your ass over here? Oh look, it looks like it finally was destroyed. Get off the carcass of that other ship and do your damn job! Holy goddamn hell! You are all a disgrace to everything you claim to stand for. The hell are we supposed to do with the Yamato now? And why does it say we are still in combat? There's another tier 14 magistrate over there. Cannot modify ships while in combat. We're not in combat! Somebody else might be. We're not. We have nothing to combat with. Why can't I do anything? Okay, now we can finally do something. The Enterprise can be repaired. The Defiant can be repaired. As for the rest, it looks like the memory is saved on this one. This piece, no. This piece will have to be abandoned. Symmetry off. Alright, we're going to try and rebuild the Yamato first. We're going to start from the back. rebuild as much of this as we can. I am embarrassed at this point. I am ashamed at this point. That was a disgusting display. I don't think I've ever seen anything so absolutely vile in my life, other than that performance. There were more of you than there were of them. You were stronger than them. And they absolutely wiped the floor with you. I am so far beyond angry at this point. And there's no coming back from this. I'm going to do everything I can to rebuild these ships. But we can't crew these ships anymore. We don't have the fame here. The stations, which we haven't even discovered yet, don't have the population. This could damn well be the end. Okay, while I am doing this now, we have enough of the Yamato built that I can start transferring what's left of the crew. Okay. You are going to contact this ship and transfer crew. All of them. What else? Over here. You are going to transfer crew as well. That's going to be 33. Not all requested crew could be transferred because there's not airlocks? But we have an airlock. It's right there. Oh, hold on. I think I see the problem. Turn off symmetry and just put that there. And then we need an airlock up here. That should do it. Can I now transfer the rest of the crew over? I think I can. And then there's this one. There's nothing left here. There is nothing left here at all. Except for pieces that are still on fire. And because they are still on fire, I can do nothing with that ship. Oh, another one is Tier 16 Alnair has come to take on this pirate base as well. And because of that, I'm no longer allowed to make any changes? Alright. It's distracted. Get in there. If this is the only way to do this, and this is the way we have to do this. Wow, it sheared that entire thing in half. We're going to target that core and that core. Never mind, it's done. That pirate base has been completely obliterated. Now, I can do something up here. And that something is going to be turn off the symmetry. Oops, I just screwed that up. All right. Go ahead and contact that vessel and transfer crew. So I transferred a lot more crew than I thought. And there's still one person left on board. Why? Why can't I not get you off of there? Where even are you? You're right there. There's an airlock right there. Why will you not get off? Okay, there's an airlock, there's a door. I don't even know who you people are. But can you please get off of this ship? No, you won't get off the ship. Fine. You know what? If you want to go down with the ship, then go down with the ship. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for your games. I don't have time for whatever this is. Okay? I don't have time. Stay with the dying ship then, if that's what you want to do. Get out of the way. I am in no mood right now. Today was not supposed to go like this. This should be the crowning moment of the day. Because we just defeated, with a lot of help, a pirate base. This should be the moment where we bring our starbase over and improve it. Instead, I'm trying to rebuild half of my fleet. Because you people are utterly and hopelessly incompetent. There, that takes care of one. This can now be abandoned. This can be abandoned. And this up here, if you want to stay here, I mean, I've given you every opportunity to go. You don't want to go. And I don't care. That's gone. Now, for the Excelsior, is there any piece of this ship that retains its memory? Or is it well and truly gone? No, this piece retained its memory. Okay, and the freighter is in the way. Back up. And we will start working on this. The only place that we have to start working on it, though, is up here with some of this structure. So that's what we're going to do. We cannot repair everything. So we're going to do this line by line until we can't do any more. And then we'll have to scavenge for more resources. And then what do? Because we know we don't have enough crew. We know we cannot get enough crew. So we're forced to go through this system now with less ships that we need, knowing full well that neither the ships nor the crew are competent enough to actually handle the threats out here. So, is this the end? And I really cannot make this ship that much stronger than it already is. Those other ships literally got between the nacelles and just shot all the way up and through the engineering section. It wouldn't matter what kind of armor we used, it wouldn't matter how much armor we used. They ate into the Excelsior like a vulture. Insufficient steel. Well, what we can do is on board this ship. We still have a few crew left. We turn off symmetry. We can put that there. That should give access to everybody. We can abandon this ship now, I think. Okay, that's already there. Yes, we can abandon this ship now. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Okay, abandon that. And that means that you are now on cleanup duty. Everything over here needs to be torn apart. Speaking of torn apart, there is like nothing left of this pirate base. Well, no, I guess this is half of it. It's just, there should be a lot more. So how do we handle this now? There is crew over here. A whole 60. Maybe we can bump that up a little bit, actually, if I turn this in. So, destroy a pirate base. Is that worth something? That is worth 500 fame. And even if we didn't do it, I'll take the credit for it. So what does that do for our crew prospects? Still only 60 souls. Of course. Alright then. We will do the best that we can over here. Excelsior, let's see what more we can fix. Can't reach any more there. That's fine. Come straight down that way. Straight down that way, and now we can do the middle of the engineering section. But I still can't just hit repair all and be done with it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something new here. Alright, one nacelle done. And now we're to the insufficient steel part. Alright, well, the Excelsior is more or less repaired, still missing some armor plating, but with a crew of only 10 people, this ship cannot move. So, it's time for you now. You're gonna have to come over here and transfer crew. I mean, this is what you're here for. You do not need a huge crew to operate. You know, I do wonder if maybe we could improve on this design a little bit. How much thrust do those give? Every large thruster has a thrust value of 3,200 kilonewtons. If we were to replace this with impulse engines, not the small ones, large. What does the large give? Large gives a thrust of 6,000 kilonewtons. Which means that, technically speaking, the two large thrusters actually do give a little bit more thrust than the large impulse engine. So, no, we really cannot improve on it right now. Well, no, actually I take it back. There is something we could do. This could be interesting, actually. How much space is in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Is it 10? Let's see. This is 4. 8. Yeah, this is 10. These are 6. I was just thinking. There's enough space in here that we could line the insides here with them. That would be interesting, actually. And it might offer greater maneuverability and speed. Well, I mean, problems for later. Right now, we already have too many issues as it is. How you doing over here? You are absolutely not done salvaging. So while you do that, we wait for our space station to show up. Usually you have to travel to a space station, not from it. I'm going to mark this now. Let's bring you over here so you can start salvage operations on the pirate base. Break it all down. Alright, I need you to come over to the Excelsior so that you can transfer crew. I don't know what the bare minimum that we need on Starbase Alpha is, but I know we don't need this many. We could probably take Starbase Alpha down to, let's say 44, so if we give 50 to each ship. We're going to send 50 crew your way. And we're going to send 50 crew your way. And then we're going to bring the station over here. Does that get you back online? It does. Alright, you two get to limp back to base. While the rest of us over here try to salvage what we can. This has been a huge disaster. Alright, they're back here. Let's see what they've got. First off, we're going to finish up with the armor repairs. Next, let's slow things down for a minute because things can change fast. There's 60 people here. We're going to take 30 of them. Not really worried about price, doesn't matter. We are loaded. But I can't take all the crew because the rest of them have to go to the Yamato. So what does that do for your crews? That puts you up to only half. You have half of what you should. And for you, that puts you up to 144, which is only half of what you should. That is barely going to keep things running. We are in so much trouble now. Alright, get back up here. As for the star base, I'm hoping that we can at least get something useful out of this. So, let me see if I can pull something up here. And that is, I want to see if we can actually make an expansion. So we're going to go into blueprint mode and try to make this medium-sized. And how to best mark this. Right there. And I should just be able to calculate from there. So, since this is all circular, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it did say that somewhere around here... Aha! There's options. So we can mirror vertical, horizontal, or we can mirror all of them. So if I do this... then I should be able to grab here. And do that. And... oh, okay, so that doesn't... that is not exactly what I thought. What if we mirror 8-way? Nope. Wait, maybe yes. Okay, that did work. Awesome. Now, I just gotta determine what is the circle supposed to look like. This is how we're gonna do circular bases now. Okay, so from the center, that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 at the shield. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Assuming that I have counted everything correctly. $35, of course, times 2 is 70. And that is enormous. So I really hope that I've got this right. We're in blueprint mode, though, so if I don't have it right, it's not the end of the world. So I'm looking at a circle generator for pixels, and it looks like this should be 12, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And is that doing all sides? It is doing all sides. This is a phenomenal feature. Next is 4, followed by 3, then 2, and then 2 twice again. Then 1, then 2, and then 5 singles. And I think that worked. I think that worked. So that should be the new... Let's see. If we fill this now. There we go. That should be the new size. That is huge. Before we can even think to do that, though, we're going to have to first put up some walls. Oh, and I need to turn this back onto 8-way, actually. Oh, awesome. It did it. Perfect. Oh, that is so amazing. Oh. Can I also do these? Will this work? That actually did work. Wow. That is a game changer right there. Perfect. Now I can remove all of this, and the space station is ready to expand. Done. And there's still lots of steel over here. So, what we're going to do is we actually are going to make those engine improvements. We're going to go back into blueprint mode. And not only am I going to install those engines, I'm going to expand them further. So we're going to grab these large impulse engines. We're going to put them there, there, and there, and remove that storage. We're going to remove that storage because we're going to select this. Oop, hold on. And we're going to cut and move it all the way out here. And then we're going to fill this in. Build more command rooms? Oh, I guess we did lose our bridge, didn't we? Okay, here's where we can turn the symmetry back to just one dimension. Because we accidentally lost our bridge. Actually, that's got to go there. Because we're going to need to have doors. Actually, no, we don't need to have doors. We can put doors there. The bridge can totally come back. And we can totally do this. Yeah. Yeah, we can. We can even expand the, expand our defensive areas. If we wanted to. Which, I mean, we do, and we will. But, Starbase Alpha, that's the first upgrade. And that's going to be the first of many to come. I know that much. So, we do get at least that going for us. Is it going to be enough to keep us going? I don't know. I'm still very disappointed, and the Starbase, well, it is absolutely cool. And believe me, it is absolutely cool. We don't really have enough crew now to actually run it. We have to do the best we can on this one. Because this thing says that it wants to have a crew of 137. We only have 43 people on board. Still, though, there's lots of materials over here that we'll be able to take from. And I may go ahead and start expanding that further. Because, like, we do have a lot of storage on here. And we could do better storage. And we need to get manufacturing as well. Like, we need to at least get manufacturing on here for torpedoes. Because we have torpedo launchers that don't have any torpedoes. So, that's not doing us a whole lot of good. Now, see that flickering? That means that there's not enough crew to keep the sensors online. That is not a good sign. Yeah, we can't do this. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn one of them off. Turn one sensor cluster off, and I think we can keep it going. You need crystals. So Excelsior, you're going to go ahead and contact them. Wait, Starbase Alpha. You have nobody at the bridge? Why do you have nobody at the bridge? Shouldn't that be a priority? Everybody's at the engines, no one's at the bridge. Alright, let's take a look at the red shirts. Edit role. Job priorities. Cockpit is a 10. As a matter of fact, all the thrusters are labeled as 8s. So if I come down here, warp nacelles are all labeled as 10s. Mind you, they should be. Or they should at least be like 9s. But the impulse engines are not more important than the bridge. Okay, now we have crew on the bridge. And wow. They are fighting. However, we are so not involved in this. That is that blue symbol. That's that symbol, and I don't know what they are. Hold on. It tells us right here. So the yellow symbol is the Cabal of Soul. The blue symbol is the Monolith Cooperative. And obviously they hate each other. In fact, here comes another monolith. So they're going to gang up on it. We are about to be involved. Move over here. Okay, they're moving away from us. All stop. And that ship has been destroyed. Well, sucks for him. This place is dangerous. Like, obscenely so. So here's what I think we're going to do. We're going to take a break here because we've been at this for too long. I am going to try and get my ships better crewed. And when we come back next time, maybe, it's a big maybe at this point, maybe we'll actually be able to continue exploring. We haven't even finished up 1/4 of this system yet. And already we've lost 2 ships and more crew than we can even replenish. I don't know where we go from here. So, if you want to see how we can fix this, if it can be fixed, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into either shipbuilding or Star Trek, then share these videos with them. Otherwise though, if you just like me and what I'm doing, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time for more Star Trek Cosmoteer, and until then, take care.